My little brother and I made up a tapping code as kids, and 9 years later it saved his life through a phone he wasn't supposed to have. I was scrolling through my brother Elliot's texts when a message stopped me cold. He'd sent me 3 photos of the same brick wall over 2 days, each captioned something about building something solid. My stomach dropped because when we were kids growing up in a house you didn't feel safe in, Elliot and I had built a code out of taps and words. Brick walls meant I'm trapped, and Elliot, who took pictures of nothing but his sneakers, would never send 3 shots of a wall for no reason. The next text was a photo of a bee on a flower. Nature is healing. Elliot had been stung as a kid and had a serious bee allergy. He ran from anything with wings. Bees meant get help now. I called. He answered on the first ring, upbeat in a way that wasn't him. Hey, I'm at this leadership camp thing. It's awesome. That's great, I said carefully. Where is it? He laughed. Too long. You know, out in the country, lots of brick buildings, and there's a garden with tons of bees. Bricks and bees again. Cool, I said evenly. Hey, remember when we biked to Ridley Pond that summer? We'd never been to any Ridley Pond. It was code. Oh yeah, totally, he said. We rode 9 miles. 9 meant someone's watching me type. My stomach turned over. Maybe I'll come see you this weekend? A pause. Ah, no visitors the first month, but I've been drinking those green smoothies we used to make. Green meant they're drugging me, and the food tastes just like the school cafeteria. That meant I don't know where I am. My hands shook as I scrolled back through his messages with new eyes. Monday. Gave up my phone privileges, feeling focused. Phone meant I'm being monitored. Tuesday. These 5 a.m. drills are great. 5 meant 5 men running this place. Wednesday. Feels like boot camp. Code for barely fed. Thursday he texted, learning to swim in the river finally, and Elliot was terrified of open water. That meant they're threatening me. His most recent one iced me over. Made a real friend here. One guy reminds me of Deshaun from middle school. Deshaun was a kid we'd known who'd run away from a tough love program and was never found. I drove to our mom's place where Elliot's laptop was still open on his bed, glowing on a slick website for the Ironwood Boys Academy. The page had gone live 12 days ago. His search history showed he'd been reading about a man named Curtis Vane, and when I searched him, I found old articles about an unlicensed youth mentor who'd been investigated after teens in his care came out broken and silent, then vanished 4 years back. The site was full of testimonials from boys around Elliot's age, all flat-eyed in their photos, all using identical phrases about becoming men. I was reaching for my phone when a new message came from Elliot. A group photo. 12 boys in matching gray shirts, all smiling. Hiking day. We found 11 arrowheads and even saw an eagle. There are no arrowhead trails anywhere near where he supposedly was. 11 arrowheads was our code for life or death. Eagle meant someone here is dead. I zoomed in and counted. 12 boys. But Elliot wrote with the guys like he wasn't counting himself. One of the smiling boys wasn't alive anymore. I called him. Straight to voicemail. I dialed 911, and while I gave the dispatcher the address, a video landed on Elliot's account. Him waving, grinning. Hey everybody, I've decided to stay on here long term. This place changed me and they're opening new campuses. My brother would love it here. Check the mailbox tomorrow, there's something coming just for you. My blood froze because Elliot was tapping, his fingers against his knee in the pattern we'd worked out hiding under the stairs as kids. Long, short letters. DONTCOMEALONE. I watched it 3 times to be sure. Then I stayed on the line and gave the dispatcher everything. The code, Vane's name, the boy already gone, the invitation that meant they knew I was watching and wanted me driving out there by myself. I didn't. The dispatcher kept me on the phone while state police pulled property records tied to Vane's shell company and found the compound. 2 hours out, unmarked, on land with no business housing 12 teenage boys. They found Elliot in a locked bunk room, dehydrated and sedated, 25 pounds lighter than the kid I'd seen at Christmas. They found 11 others, and behind the main building, they found the one who hadn't made it, the eagle, the missing 12th smile. Elliot's home now. Some nights he still can't sleep, and when it gets bad, he taps 3 times on the wall between our rooms. Long, short, and I'm at his door before he finishes, every single time.